Hey guys, what's up? So for this week's video, I'm not gonna lie, I had two videos already planned out, and I filmed them. They're the same topic. The editing did not turn out very well. So, therefore, I really couldn't upload it. Then I tried something else, and that didn't work either. And so now we're here, filming a video at the last minute. And then I was thinking, what haven't I done on my channel for such a long time? And that's giving advice, and I think it's long overdue, and I'm gonna give some advice to you guys this week, and then next week's video is gonna be very different. So yeah, let's get started. I'm just gonna break down the advice in section by section of different topics. I feel like some people don't really discuss anymore. That way it could be better. So yeah. First one, bullying. If you are bullying somebody, I suggest you stop, because you never know where that can lead. You never know what that could do to a person. And if you are getting bullied, I 100% recommend tell an adult. They say to never tell an adult. I say don't tell anybody else but an adult, because adults, they've seen it before and they know how to deal with it. So I say you go and you seek an adult, tell what's going on, and then they'll take care of the situation by then. You're not tattletaling, you're just sticking up for yourself. And if your friend is getting bullied like to the extreme, then 100% go tell an adult, because they actually know what's going on. They actually know how to deal with it. And I don't know if anybody else would say it, probably something different. Other people would say oh, let's go get revenge on them online. Let's go write something about them on Facebook or something. No, that's not the right way to do it. Go tell an adult. They'll handle the situation. You're not being a tattletale. You're sticking up for yourself and or for your friend. Simple as that. 2, if anybody is getting such a rough time with anything, if they are struggling with financial issues, if they are struggling with different things in their lives that they really don't want to say publicly, if they are having such a hard time in life and you see it, go and sit with that person. Go and talk to that person. Go and do something to make that person's day feel better and get that thought off of their mind of bad things going through their head. Just go and make their day, and they'll think, why was I ever sad in the first place? Try that. If any of you are planning on, or would want to take your own life, don't. I learned this advice from Anna Campbell, and she said I saw a tweet on Twitter that she said, but I did watch a video from her, and she did say, go to the emergency room ASAP, or just get out. My advice is to get out of that area and just go where you feel happy. If it's in a forest by your house, if it's going for a walk, I suggest always take a walk and just put some music on and just block yourself out from the world. Maybe that will help. But I do recommend also Anna's advice, which is go into the emergency room ASAP, because that could always help. But no one should ever take their lives. You are all here for a reason, and don't ever think you are not here for a reason. Everybody is here for a reason on this earth, to make a difference, to make someone's day, to make someone smile. No matter what the cause is, everyone is here for a reason, and no one ever, 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 ever should take their own lives. And it's sad, and nobody ever should take their own lives. Everyone is here for a purpose. You might have not found it yet, but you are definitely 100% here for a purpose. And if you feel like no one loves you, and you feel alone, know that I love you and you are never alone. There's always going to be someone to help you, no matter who it is in your life. There's always going to be one person at least to help you in your lives. Drinking or drugs under the influence. I do not recommend this at all. Unless you are 21, well, drugs I recommend you never do. Don't ever do drugs, kids. Don't ever do them. But drinking under the influence, I see so many people on, like, my fucking Snapchat, like, people I went to fucking high school with, they're drinking and they're, like, 17, 18. Like, I get it. You want to be rebellious. You want to do something crazy. Like, no, don't drink under the fucking influence, because, you know, that past can come back to haunt you somehow, some way. And that's just not the right way to go. Like, think about it. If that was recorded on Snapchat, think about how many people sent that to people. And then that can eventually get around to your parents with not even knowing that. Do you kind of, like, understand that point? And, like, you know, think about if you have little, you know, family members, say, like, cousins, brothers, sisters, like, little babies, toddlers in your family, and they're seeing that their, you know, aunt, uncle, and brother, sister is, like, drinking and doing drugs and, like, being irresponsible when you're trying to set an example for them. Like, that's just wrong. So, I don't know how many of you are Tana Mongeau fans, but I am, and I love her. She recently came out with a video, and it was called The N-Word, because something happened at her show where another person wanted her to say that, and she was frozen in fear. She didn't know what was going on, and she never says that. She did say it when she was, like, 13, 14, and, you know, she apologized for that. She owned up to that mistake, but people are still bringing it up, and people are still being mean to her over nothing. Like, you know, if people own up to their mistakes, you don't really gotta, you know, keep bringing that up. Like, they get it. They know what they did. They apologize for it. You don't have to always bring up the past just to make a point. Like, the past doesn't really matter at all. And my last advice is to love yourself, no matter who or what you are. Love yourself the way you are. You don't have to change for anybody. You don't have to be different for anybody. Like, if you say, like, if you're a big girl, we're just gonna say that, and if people say, oh, you gotta get skinny for a reason, like, you can't be fat, fuck them. I don't care what they say. You shouldn't care what they say. They're just haters. They will always be haters in your life, no matter who they are. If they're gonna hate on your weight just because, like, they think that you should be skinny, they're basically, like, being a society-written person, and I hate society-written people. And it doesn't matter who that person is. So yeah, that's my last minute advice video for this week. I'm sorry if it was a flop, like me. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, next week's video hopefully will be better and more fun. So yeah, as always, stay strong, don't hate, just love. I heart you guys to infinity and beyond, and I'll see you guys next time. Bella, so much. Bye!